Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into how does your boss or your authority figure see you? This could be somebody that has power over you in some way or somebody who's an actual boss. So we have three piles, pile 1, 2, 3. And this was a reading that was suggested by a viewer, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. If you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who may need to see them as well. And if you guys really enjoy the reading, you can find my link for PayPal and Amazon wishlist in the description box below as well, and you can donate to the channel. I also have my Etsy shop down there, which has a couple of my paintings on it if you're interested in that. And let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, let's see how your boss or authority figure feels about you. We have awakened person, a person afraid to live, martyr, and grateful. So I feel like your boss or your authority figures are very grateful for your presence. I also feel like they think that you are a very grateful person to have your position, whatever your position may entail. But at the same time, they see you as somebody who works really, really, really hard. And you pretty much try to get everything done that you can get done. You may even step in and do the work of other people when they're not doing it. And you may at times get a bad attitude because of doing so much and not seeing anybody else go to that same length or level to do what you do. You may have a hard time saying no when they try to call you in. You may be there all the time doing everything that you can, and everybody else doesn't really seem to take the job that seriously, but you do because you're grateful for this job and you're grateful for the opportunity. I would say that you might want to consider not giving your entire life to work, because sometimes it can make you very cranky and very judgmental of the people around you, and that's kind of what a martyr is. A martyr is somebody that is doing the most while bitching and groaning that nobody else is doing anything. And a lot of that's because, and judging others for the way that they're acting. But you know what? If you get sick and you really are sick, call in. Don't bring that energy with you to work, and don't get mad at other people for having to call in if they're sick. You might end up waking up late one day and showing up an hour late, and then you're going to have to really be so very, very hard on yourself because you're busy being that way on other people. We also have heartbreak has been a big part of your life over and over again. Each time you rise back up, pure warrior, so strong it's breathtaking. You live, you learn, you bounce back and try for it all again. You are always in. So it could be that you have tried over and over and over again to get some sort of leadership position, or you have tried over and over and over again to find a space to work in that really values you, and you kind of get knocked down each time, but you come back. It doesn't matter what happens, you end up coming back. It doesn't matter what stress is going on. It doesn't matter what situations you're facing, you're able to get back up and you're able to continue moving forward. You also could be somebody who has experienced a lot of heartbreak, and your boss or authority figure may know about it, and they have seen you be able to overcome that. We have the exalted urchin. So you could be somebody who may be homeless, or you may have been homeless at some point. Maybe you were homeless when you got this job, which is why you could be so grateful for it. Or you could have been just really down and out when you got this job. You're also somebody who is a grain above the people around you. You are somebody that is they see you as standing out above the rest, and really shining. They really see you as somebody who is very dedicated very upstanding in your position. You are somebody that really takes your job seriously, where not a whole lot of other people around you do. So you do stand out for that reason. We have the frog, the crow, and the dragonfly. These cards really wanted to talk to you. Yeah, you're somebody who has had to regenerate yourself after a lot. You have had to build yourself back up after things you've been through. You've had to go through the ringer, and you, every time you do, you come back out of it stronger, wiser, more capable, with more knowledge and more wisdom. You are somebody who always makes sure to remember the things that are done for you, and you try to repay those kindnesses. You are also somebody who expects others to repay your kindness as well, which is kind of where that martyrness comes from, martyr energy. You're somebody who is very cleansing, very healing to the people around you, and you are somebody who takes time for self-care, self-love. You may also be somebody that they may have seen cry on occasion, and they know that this crying helps you to heal, helps you to cleanse, and helps you to be able to continue moving forward. This person sees you, or this person or people see you as very knowledgeable, very wise, very intuitive. You're somebody who knows what needs to be done before anybody even tells you. You are somebody who's very on the ball, and you are always a step ahead when it comes to anything work related. Strength, the Tower, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So you're somebody who has had to balance a lot in your life. You're somebody who has had to really multitask on a lot of different levels. You may be putting your time and energy into many different things. And that could be part of the reason why you've been so down and out. You may be working on school of some sort, or on some sort of dreams you're working on. You're very giving and generous of your time and your effort. And if you do get paid, this person doesn't mind paying you for it. And if you asked for a raise, I feel like they would give you a raise. I feel like you would be acknowledged for the work that you have put in if you ask for the acknowledgement. Sometimes you have to ask. Me and my ex went through this, and I convinced him that he needed to ask for a raise, because he was constantly upset that a lot of the new people that were getting hired were getting paid around what he was getting paid, and he had been there for years. And he had gotten passed over for a supervisor position twice, and then he had to watch these supervisors take complete advantage of their jobs and doing things they weren't supposed to be doing, things like that. He had offered them several pieces of advice that they had used to improve the way that they do things, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes you don't get the recognition you deserve until you ask for it. You need to reach out and you need to ask for that recognition, so you can stop feeling like everybody around here, so you can stop taking out your pissed off energy at them on everyone around here, because he was bringing a lot of it home and being pissed off at everybody there and acting like we weren't recognizing him when it had nothing to do with that. You're somebody very strong, very determined. You are somebody who is quite capable of overcoming your inner demons to face what needs to be faced. You're also somebody who is trying to build a new solid foundation after things have been built on such harsh foundations in the past. Like foundations that you thought were going to be strong and were going to last a long time, and they just really didn't. You're somebody that is very good at multitasking as well, and you know what you want and you go after it. You know what to do in every situation that pops up. You listen to your intuition and you follow it. You are somebody very passionate, very driven, very goal oriented. You make those goals and you complete them. And you're very giving of your time, your energy, your effort. You create a lot of abundance around you wherever you go. I feel like a lot of your giving energy rubs off on the people around you as well. Also, you may have had to accept some gifts as well to keep you afloat at different times. And that's pretty much what I have for this pile. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, or who this boss is, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Excuse me. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, let's see what your boss or your authority figures think of you. We have cousin. So this could be something like a family business, or they could know you through family. Someone you touched in life. Analytical. Homeless person. Wow, pile 1 had something about being possibly homeless as well. So somebody that you touched in life, this is somebody that you really have touched. Whatever you're going through or whatever you have been through has really shined a light of awareness onto them that they had not noticed before. Something that they had not noticed or thought of before, you may have highlighted. And I really feel like you have really touched this person's life in some way. It could be your cousin. It could be somebody that knows you through your cousin, or somebody that in some way related to your cousin. It could even feel like family as well. They could remind you that you could remind them of their cousin. You eat healthy and make healthy decisions in your life. You're someone who loves and cares for yourself in all the right ways. If you need space, you take it, and you give that same freedom to others as well. So you're somebody who, even if you have been homeless, you take care of yourself very well. You make sure that you're clean. You make sure that you're presentable. You make sure that your clothes are clean. You really take care of yourself very well. You also are somebody that when you need space away from other people, you make sure to take that space so that you're not lashing out at others around you. When other people need space, you give them their space as well and their freedom. You are somebody who doesn't believe in infringing on the rights of others, and you expect others not to infringe on your rights as well. We have the governess. I feel like you have taught this person a lot. You have really taught this person a lot. You've been like this very awakening energy in this person's life. And you have brought a lot of things that they had never even realized or thought of before to light for them. We have the owl. You're very knowledgeable, very wise. You have a very strong intuition. You know a lot of things. You may know a lot of things about this person, and they're like, how did you know that? Maybe that's why there's kind of that family feel to it, is because you know things. You pick up on their mannerisms, you pick up on the way that they speak, you pick up on their actions, and you just know things about them that maybe they have not said or shown. This person can be somebody who is very clingy or very needy, somebody who really latches on to people. And you have taught them a lot about how to have proper, appropriate boundaries with others, and also how to give other people their freedom and their space. I feel like that's why that card came up, is because it's highlighting that you are somebody who is very freedom giving and freedom taking. And you have taught them a lot about that, because the octopus is about being overly clingy, needy, greedy, latching on to things, holding on too tightly. This person has learned how to let go a lot because of you, instead of constantly needing the validation from others, or constantly needing others to be at their beck and call, things like that. You have really taught them a lot about that, and about themselves and the way that they work. We have the Three of Cups. This person, wow, and the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. You know what? You may have taught them a lot about relationships as well. Some of you may have been betrayed by a partner who was in a third-party connection, and you may have put in a lot of time, effort, and energy for this and expected it to be something very long-lasting, and it may have just fallen apart, and you were able to just let that go and walk away from it. You're somebody who really likes to have fun. You enjoy life. You live in the moment. You may dance a lot. You may sing a lot. You are somebody who just, you don't let life bring you down. You don't let the pain or the hurt or the hardship bring you down. When others betray you, it's like you knew it was coming anyway, and you don't really spend too much time lost in it. There could have been some sort of ending that occurred in your life with friends or with family, and you're just really working towards your goals, working hard, manifesting the life you desire, creating around you. You may be somebody very creative as well. You may really enjoy flowers too. You're working very hard to create something in your life that is stable, steady, long-term, something that is going to provide for you and your family. And you are willing to give your effort, your time, your energy, your care, and your nurture to the places that are going to provide for you in the same way. I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into building something that's going to be strong and stable. And so when things come crashing down, they would expect you to be a lot more upset, and they would expect you to take it a lot harder, and they would expect you to try to hold on to it and keep it going. But you don't. You let it go, because you know that when things are not meant to be, they are not meant to be. And you have learned that the hard way. But you are teaching this person a lot of that as well, so that maybe they can be able to do things differently. Because I feel like in the past you probably were somebody who maybe clung on a bit too tightly, held on a bit too tightly, didn't really want to let go. But now you know differently. You are somebody that may work with children as well. You may babysit a lot of family members' children's, or you could have even babysat your cousins when they were little. They really look up to you. Whoever these people are, they really look up to you. They see you as somebody who is very wise and very knowledgeable, and you are somebody who enjoys life and has fun. You may go out and party on the weekends, but you're always there in time for work, that kind of thing. They also may see you as somebody who suffers in silence a little bit as well. And you're somebody who has had a lot of harsh endings. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who these people may be, that kind of thing. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or a day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3. So how does your boss or authority figures see you? We have husband. We have creative person. Stepmom and nephew. I want to say that some of you may be overlooked at times for other people around you. This could be family. This could be family that has some sort of power or authority over you in some way. And it could just be that your boss sees you as a great husband or a great stepmom, a great family member. You're great with your family. They may really see you as somebody who knows how to handle different situations very creatively. You are somebody that has a lot of new thoughts, a lot of new ideas, you're very inspirational, I feel like, as well. My time is not free. My energy is not free. I am not free. I have a high value, and I am not meant for everyone. I deserve to have an equal give and take. I walk away from anything that isn't giving back to me. So you walk away from things when they're not giving back to you. You are somebody who knows what your value is, you know what your worth is, and you expect to receive for the things that you are putting out there. And if you are not receiving for those things, you will walk away from them. You have absolutely no problem stepping away from people or situations that are taking advantage of you, that are walking all over you, that are treating you as a doormat. Because you know your worth and value, and you know that you deserve better than that. So you're somebody who has a lot of self-esteem, a lot of confidence. You may be a mother. You could have even walked away from your husband. People see you as somebody who does the best thing for everyone involved in a situation. Somebody who is very giving, loving, kind, beautiful. You take care of and nurture everything and everyone in your sphere. You are somebody who really puts a lot of time and effort, patience, persistence, determination into the things that you're doing. You are somebody that really provides a safe haven for others. You provide love, care, nurturing for others. You are somebody that really is very loving, very intuitive, very beautiful and amazing, and you're very abundant and fertile as well. When you walk away from things that don't serve you, you can have something else coming in 5 minutes later because you deserve it. And if people aren't going to give you what you deserve, you can always go find something else. We have the rabbit and we have the mouse, so people may see you as a little bit skittish or a little bit stressed at times. You may be a little bit nitpicking as well. You may focus on some of the details and get stuck on those and hammer them into the ground. You're somebody who's very fertile, very abundant, filled with ideas, filled with energy. You are very energetic and happy-go-lucky. You are somebody who is very quick-witted, and you are very sharp. You're very sharp. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. It fits so well with everything else that came out. The Nine of Swords, see? And the Ace of Wands. Even though at times you do get worried, you may even have some sleepless nights. You may fret about things or tear them apart or things like that, but you always manage to find your peace in your mind. You take the time you need to when you're going through any kind of anxiety or any kind of fears or worries. You take the time you need away from others and you think about it, you process it, you reflect on everything that has happened, and you lay the past to rest, and you find the truth within you. You find the peace within you. You listen to your intuition, and then you take action on those things. You are somebody who doesn't mind starting something new. You are somebody who has new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of thinking about things, and you act on those things. You are somebody who is very active in your pursuits, and you are somebody who can create a lot of things with very little. You are somebody that really rests, you meditate, you reflect, you take time for self-care and self-love, you pray, and you allow your fears to be taken away by the divine, your angels, your guides, your ancestors. You ask for that help, and then you believe that it's coming. You are somebody who works extremely hard. You are very detail oriented, very detail focused. You want everything to be perfect sometimes, maybe a little bit too much, which is what you worry about a lot of times, is you want it to be perfect, and sometimes it just doesn't match up. You're very hardworking, you're very driven, you're very goal oriented. You really put a lot of time, effort, and energy into things that are important to you. And when that same time, effort, and energy isn't met, like I said before, you walk away. You are somebody who knows your value, you know your worth. You are very humble, loyal, giving, generous, kind, down to earth. You are somebody who is very abundant, very fertile. You are somebody who is very good with animals and nature as well. You really love the natural world and you care for the natural world. You are somebody that you may really enjoy roses as well, or flowers in general. You are somebody who smells the roses. When things are going bad, you make sure to take time to smell the roses. You make sure to take time to remember your value and to remember your worth, and you don't let the actions of others cause you to feel less about yourself. You feel good about yourself even when others are trying to tear you down. So that's what I have for this pile, and this was a very straightforward one. I kind of want to pull an extra card for you guys just to give you a little bit of extra here. Yeah, you're somebody who is working very hard, and you feel like it's your life's purpose to be the person that you are, to be this kind, caring, generous, loving leader for other people, and also to be the one who shows them that you can't treat people however you want to treat people, because they will walk away. You are somebody who is very graceful and very dignified in a conflict. You prefer not to get your hands dirty. You are somebody who does not allow the energies of others to clog you up and drain you and tear you down. You are somebody who can spot an energy vampire from a mile away, and you see all the red flags and you always say something. And if they don't change the behavior, you walk away. You are somebody that really has to take that time for yourself, though, to heal, to cleanse, to renew yourself, because if you don't, that energy can get inside you and weigh you down. Other people carry the burdens of everyone on them everywhere they go when they're an empath, as I feel like you are, and you are somebody who is capable of transmuting that energy instead of absorbing it. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you guys felt about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.